Hey everyone, welcome back to Drawbridge Finance. My name is Levi Woods, and today I'm going to give you guys a quick little lesson on how I have my Interactive Brokers market data set up so that I can option trade on both American and Canadian markets. Now, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, as always, this is not investment advice at all. This is an opinion channel only. My name's Levi. I'm a longtime dividend investor turned option trader. I've been option trading now in Canada for about 6 years. I primarily trade options in the US exchanges, but I do some Canadian options month over month. Now today, I'm going to show you how I use Interactive Brokers, which is the lowest fee brokerage available in Canada. If you guys are interested in signing up, I've got a referral link down below. If you would click on that, it gives me a little kickback, helps me out, helps the channel because I try to provide the best information that I can to my viewers. Now, Interactive Brokers is a very low fee brokerage, but they make their money by selling market data. Now, I'm going to show you how I have it set up. Now, this is by no means necessary. The type of option trading that I do is pretty long term. Like I'm typically trading like 6 weeks out. So because I'm not day trading options, I don't mind that there's a 15-minute delay. And you're going to see in my settings that I don't pay for all of the data because it just doesn't make sense for me personally. Let's take a look at it. I wanted to show you this great comment from Old Dog, who's one of my patrons. Thanks so much, Old Dog. He says, I will say this, Levi, I have a lot to learn, but I find what you provide is much better quality and quantity of viable content than some other services I have tried and have only been involved in your site and videos for a short time. I am glad I found you. Old Dog, I am glad to have you as part of the team. You've been contributing to the Discord chat, and that's been amazing. I love that we're putting on those trades and that we can all learn together because that's what this is about. Everybody learning so we can all get rich together. Let's get into this. Okay, so once you log into your Interactive Brokers, obviously you have to have an account with them in order to set up this market data. Down at the bottom, if you just logged in through the web browser, down at the bottom under settings, it says market data subscriptions. We're gonna click on that. And then this screen comes up right here. What we're looking for is the current GFIS subscription. So we're gonna click on this little configure button. And this is the thing that I don't really like about Interactive Brokers. There is tons and tons of data available. They have different bundles and they have different indexes, and it can be quite confusing, even for somebody like me that's been doing this for a very, very long time. What I use is all found in level 1. So I'm gonna click on level 1 and I'm gonna expand that. So we can see the Canadian Securities Exchange. Now, I'm a Canadian trader, and this one, the fee is waived for me. I believe that they actually adjust the cost and which options are available depending on how much money you actually have in your account. If you're logging in, it might be slightly different. But the CSC, I would have that turned on. That's the Canadian Securities Exchange. This is for like small products in Canada. If you're American, definitely don't need that unless you want to trade the Canadian ones. And then we're going to scroll down here. If I wanted to get the real-time data on Canadian options, it's the Montreal derivatives, and it charges $7 Canadian per month. This would give us the real-time data for Canadian options. Now, as an options trader, most of my plays I'm not using to buy stock. What that means is that I'm actually entering the trade about 6 to 8 weeks out, and then I'm closing the trade about 3 weeks prior to expiration. Because the options aren't very liquid, it means that I typically can't close those early. So the type of trades that I make on the Canadian exchange are typically selling naked puts with intent to buy stock. Now, because of that, I don't really need to pay $7 a month to have on the couple trades that I put on. This month, I believe I have 2. So if I'm looking at a profit of $50 or $70 per option contract, and I've only got 2 contracts on, I'm only gonna make, just over $100 anyways on those contracts. Paying $7 of that $100 in profit doesn't really make sense to me to have 15-minute faster information. Again, because I'm putting these on and letting them run right to expiration. So although that's the one I would choose, I don't actually use it. The ones that I do use, the New York Stock Exchange, so Network A, turn that on. Network B, the NYSE American BATS at Network B. And then the OPRA, which is the US Options Exchange. So if I was only trading options and I didn't want stock prices, this is the one I would select. The network A, B, and C will give you stock quotes. So let's just find, where is C? Oh, I scrolled by it. It's the NASDAQ Network C. So there we go. You can see it there. I've got Network C, A, B, and then the options in the United States. And then the Toronto Stock Exchange, if I wanted real-time data. Again, I'm not really interested in paying $9 a month to have real-time data. I'm not too worried about it because I'm not a swing trader. So it would just be a waste of my money. I can look at the stock price 15 minutes later and I'm totally fine with that. For me, $6 a month is what I pay for the real-time market data to give me stock information and option information for the US exchanges. By no means is this necessary. I traded options for years, like 5 years I traded without real-time data. I wasn't trading enough. I was trading in the morning before work and I didn't need to have up-to-date information because of the style of option trading that I do. So if you're just starting out and you're unsure, consider this as something that might be an unnecessary expense. I know $6 doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're only making $100 a month or $200 a month off options, then $6 a month can really cut into our profits. And we don't want that. We want to keep our costs as low as possible so we can make as much money for our future selves. I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, remember to hit the like down below. Subscribe if you haven't, because this is real information for real people so we can all get rich together.